Greetings in Christ. It seems like in our Western world, Christmas has been gutted of its true meaning. The commercial world tries to persuade us to buy what few really need with money they do not have to give to people who already have more than enough. It becomes a time of giving and receiving gifts, and in this, the Christ child often becomes an afterthought. Martin Luther once said, "The Bible is the cradle that brings us the Christ child." Well, he certainly was on target with this. In the Gospel of John, the author does not start the story of Jesus in the usual way. He says nothing about the way Jesus was born. Rather, he takes us back in time to the beginning. In the beginning, he says, was the Word. Modern readers may not know at first what this word is, but it becomes clear in verse 14. The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. This is profound if you think about it. The Word became a human being, a Jewish man named Jesus. He showed us in the flesh what God is like. If you want to know what God is like, then study this Jesus. He showed us the love that God has for us all the time. When we study this radical Galilean named Jesus, we see what it means to be a servant who lays down his life for others. This Christ child born in Bethlehem did more than live and then go to the cross in Jerusalem. He could have done that in a weekend. What is important is that he lived a life as an example for us to do as he did. To live a life of a servant who humbly washes feet and serves those who suffer. Actually, we're not to serve those who suffer. We are to suffer with those who suffer. Quite a difference. Romans 12:15 says, "Rejoice with those who rejoice, mourn with those who mourn." So my wish for you this Christmas is to get and to stay focused on this radical impact this life of Jesus Christ gives us. To live a life that shows the mercy, the compassion, presence, and the proclamation of Jesus to those who are in need and who suffer. In doing this, my prayer is that you will discover and feel the true meaning of Christmas. I often hear, "Have a blessed Christmas." Well, what does that really mean? Jesus teaches us that being blessed has nothing to do with what we possess and enjoy. It has only to do with serving Jesus in all his distressing disguises: the hungry, the thirsty, the sick, the lowly, the homeless, the imprisoned. So all of us here at Lutheran Church Charities and the LCC K-9 Comfort Dogs wish you a Christ-filled, blessed Christmas as together we serve those who are in need.